Let's show them we are better. Let's show them we are better. We were staying in Paris to get away from your parents. You look so proud, standing there with the fountain and a cigarette, posting pictures of.
I don't think YouTube should, be a thing that you only come to for money. That's how little I give a fuck about, like, YouTube ads. Like, some people think YouTube ads are my fucking baby, and that's all I care about, and all I care about is, the money I make from YouTube and shit. But it's not even, like, I upload 3 times a day, and it has nothing to do, like, it's the least, I do it because I fucking love it. I actually enjoy doing it. I have not been getting paid for my work. Like, my YouTube videos that I've been posting, like, they've been claiming extremely bad. That has been kind of rough.
Okay, what's good, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and welcome back to the podcast episode number 2. Now, I really like making these, and if you can, like, tell, we're in a slightly different setup. Let me just put that down. Okay, but, like, now we're facing more to how we used to be, like, a month ago, because, like, a month ago I used to have my monitor where it is, just a bit lower down. Now it's back where it used to be, but a bit higher up, so you see a bit more of me instead of just my face upwards. And I've moved from being right here on my desk to being here, so you can see all my background again. So yeah, I like this. I just feel like it's better. You guys can see me, like, just a little bit more, so I prefer doing this. And we're going to be talking about FaZe Rain in this episode, as you can see by the title, by the thumbnail. And I just enjoy making these podcasts because, I can just get on, I can just record, and it's just literally me talking. I don't have to scream, I don't have to shout, I don't have to sound enthusiastic, because I want these podcasts basically to be just me talking and just kind of having, like, a discussion. I would love to do these live, however, I just don't have the internet. Like, my internet just isn't good enough to do these live. Maybe one day, maybe, we'll stream these live, but for now, we're not going to be streaming these live anytime soon. But as I said, we're going to be talking about FaZe Rain and the controversy that's been going down with FaZe Rain recently. And if you can't tell, I'm just going to try and find all the tweets out, because I don't want to lie and, just make things up. But basically, FaZe Rain quit YouTube about a month ago. Now, he quit YouTube because, and he mentioned it in his video, yesterday, which he uploaded 16 hours ago, right there. He mentioned it, that he just wasn't getting paid enough from YouTube. Now, there's a few ways to look at this, and, we kind of talked about this in the Scarce video. I don't blame him for quitting, if you're paying people to make your edits for you, you're paying good amounts of money for people to edit your videos, and you're hardly gaining that back from your YouTube videos, and you're spending all of your day recording it and rendering and doing whatever. Fair enough, if it's not worth your time, fair enough. However, if your motto, as FaZe Rain's is keeping it real, and for like 3+ years previously, he's talked about how he'd still do YouTube without even making a cent off YouTube and making a penny off YouTube, for all of a sudden for you to quit, it's, it's obviously he didn't quit permanently, but he quit for a decent amount of time. He took a long break. I'm gonna go to his channel now, but I believe his last upload was like over a month ago, and he uploaded yesterday just saying that how he'd quit YouTube and just took a break because he just wasn't making enough money. Now, obviously, because it's FaZe Rain and because he's quite huge, this caused a lot of controversy, and I'm just I'm looking at you, but like my phone's here, and I don't want my phone to be like, yeah, but anyway. But yeah, so FaZe Rain's last video, it was 2 weeks ago, but it was literally like 3 weeks ago. It was like 2 weeks and like 6 days ago, and he uploaded just basically explaining why he quit. And he quit just because, like I said, he wasn't making enough money. And obviously, with this being FaZe Rain, it caused a lot of controversy. People was just calling him fake because his motto on YouTube is keep it real. And obviously, like I said, if you've stuck to that bio for many years, you did YouTube before you even made a cent off YouTube, you did it as a hobby. For you all of a sudden now to have nearly 5 million subscribers, and for you to quit because you're not making enough money from YouTube, I think that's crazy. I think, I love Rain. I've spoke to him previously, playing Call of Duty. I've got him on my Xbox friends list. Like, I've spoke to him a few times. He follows me on Twitter, I follow him on Twitter, I wouldn't say we're friends, but, like, he knows who I am slightly, not much, but I obviously know who he is. And if his motto is, keep it real and whatever, and for him just to quit, I think he needs to, like, really evaluate his current situation and just take for granted the stuff he has, Like, you know, he's got 5 million subscribers, he's got an Audi R8, he's got a verified Twitter account with over 2 million followers, he's got like an Instagram account with over 1 million followers, he's got another YouTube account with over 1 million subscribers. Like, he really, really needs to assess his situations. Fair enough if you aren't making enough money back to pay your video editor, because I know his video editor is like a full-time job. He pays him an actual salary, which I think's insane. That's how crazy YouTubers have gotten. They have the money and the ability to actually pay these video editors, like professional video editors, to edit their videos so they don't have to. Now, the thing and the problem I have with this, now if you watch a FaZe video now, Blaziken, Rain, Adapt, Apex, they all are video editors. Now, for me, that just takes away from the actual video, because I like watching a video if someone's actually spent time and effort and putting into that video. I don't want to watch them, you know, spend an hour playing Call of Duty and just send all that footage to a video editor, and then video editors just over edit it and just make it look awful. Because I'm not gonna lie, this podcast is for me to say what I want and just for me to say my opinions. The FaZe video editors just aren't very good. Like, they pay these people a lot of money and they just aren't very good in my opinion. Some of the transitions they do are very, very basic. The sound effects they do are very, very basic. I just feel like the FaZe guys pay these video editors and it's just not worth it in terms of the money they pay them. And for the videos they make, they don't really need a video editor. Like, sometimes they make vlogs, Call of Duty videos, like just reacting videos. Why do you need to pay someone to edit those videos? You're just literally cutting it up, but you're paying someone to cut it up and add a bunch of transitions and sound effects and whatever. That's just not necessary. It's just really weird just seeing these FaZe guys change a lot. Like, let me know what you guys think, but I just not digging the new FaZe. Now let me just move that. Hold on. Is that it? I don't know. I look really, really Asian today as well because I've just woke up. It's like 2 PM, but who cares? I just woke up. But yeah, I just think it's really, really weird how the FaZe guys and FaZe Rain in particular are paying these video editors when they just don't need to. Yeah, they may value their time a lot more and they may have the money to do this, but is it really, really worth it? Like, when you look back at it in several years' time, you know, and they may be bankrupt, they may have no money, and they think, wow, you know, I spent thousands of dollars paying these video editors, and look what it's got me. I could have those thousands of dollars now. Like I said, fair enough if these FaZe guys actually spent more time on their videos and, you know, actually had different styles of videos, but the videos they make, they don't really require an editor in my opinion. Like, I could do those edits, what those FaZe editors do, like, not the actual FaZe editors, not like Barker, etc. The actual guys they pay that don't get recognition, the people that they actually pay thousands of dollars for. Like, I could do those for like $10. Like, I could do it really, really easy and probably do a better job. I just think it's really, really unnecessary that these guys are actually paying people to edit those videos. Like, what's the point? Like I said, it's a basic Call of Duty cutcom. Yeah, you may be raging a little bit and may need to add some transitions and effects, but it's not difficult. Yeah, you may value your time, but like, it kind of takes away the whole purpose of your video if you're like just getting all your footage and you're just sending it to someone else. Like, what's the point? I just don't see the point. Yeah, PewDiePie, he's got all the money in the world. He doesn't need to edit his own videos. He sends it to someone else. Fair enough. But like, the FaZe guys, like, you don't really need a video editor. Like, come on. Which, that kind of links onto the topic of him not making enough money. Which, maybe if you wasn't paying these video editors, fair enough, you might have a bit more money. But like, I just think it's really weird how Rain is getting all this backlash. I mean, I don't think it's weird that he's getting all this backlash from the community, because personally, as much as I love Rain and as much as I've been a fan of Rain for years, I think he deserves what he's getting right now. Like, for him to have his motto of keep it real for like 5 years time, and for like him now in 2017 when he's a millionaire with, he actually has 5 million subs, for him to have 5 million subs, be a millionaire, have an Audi R8, for him to quit YouTube, quit his job for several weeks because he's not making enough money. Now, you have to stress, like, he is still making money, but he's just not making enough money. Like, you have to realize he's getting, I'm gonna go on his social blade now, because I want this to be accurate and I don't want to be talking about like random stuff and just have it wrong, but on his social blade, he's getting 10 million views within the last 30 days, that's more than I've ever gained. That's more than a lot of people have ever gained, and more than people will ever gain. Like, he's gained 10 million views in the last 30 days with uploading 3 videos, and these 3 videos got 1 million views, 600,000 views, and 500,000 views. So there's 2 million views. So he's got 8 million views from people just watching different videos on his channel. So he's still getting money. For him just to say, you know, he's not making enough money, I just think it's a really, really lazy excuse. He could have just literally took a break and just said, I'm taking a break. But I applaud him for actually just coming out and saying, you know, I'm not making enough money from YouTube. I'm just going to stop doing it. Why should I spend all day doing YouTube, you know, recording a video? I say editing, but they're not really editing, but just all day recording a video when you're not making enough money. Fair enough, I applaud you for actually coming out and saying that, but like, if your motto is keep it real, and you've said previous times in a lot of videos, and I stress, there's been a lot of like memes on Twitter, like of him like 2012 FaZe Rain saying, you know, I'd still do YouTube if I didn't earn any money from it, I'd still do YouTube if there wasn't a cent in it, to 27 Rain YouTube or whatever, saying how he doesn't want to do YouTube because he's not making enough money. I just think it's really, really weird how Rain would do this. Like I said, Rain's probably my favourite YouTuber, and the FaZe guys are probably my favourite like set of YouTubers. And for them just to come out and just kind of like stop uploading and just quote unquote quit YouTube for a certain amount of time just because they aren't making enough money from YouTube, I think it's just really, really selfish of them. It's basically just saying to all the fans, you know, we don't care about you. You've given us all this money. We've got a rich lifestyle. We don't need to make another YouTube video in our life. We are set. Goodbye. Like, I just not that, but yeah, goodbye. Like, it's crazy for them just to quit. And Keemstar went hard at Rain. Like, Keemstar, he doesn't hold back when it comes to stuff like this. Now, let me play the actual thing he sent, because I don't want to just make stuff up and just put words into people's mouths that they haven't said. But Keemstar really, really went off at FaZe Rain last night. If I can find the tweet, he was just explaining just how Rain has this motto of keeping it real, and how he doesn't, yeah, he's not making enough money from YouTube, but you think he's made millions of dollars from sponsorships, from G Fuel, from the CSGO gambling sites, from his merch that people still buy every single day. Like, you're not making enough money as well as the ad revenues from 2 channels. Now his other channel, you know, he's getting 10 million views a month with uploading 3 times in this month, and on his second channel he's gained 460,000 views. So if you're telling me combined 11 million views in 30 days isn't enough money, I don't know. Like, let me play Keemstar's voice message, because I'm gonna talk about that after this, so just enjoy. I'm just gonna play the sound.
I saw your new video and I just saw the most selfish bullshit I've ever seen. As a content creator that started in 2009, this shit just really bothers me. I understand you being frustrated that you're making less money and feeling unmotivated. I totally get that. But when you just stop uploading because you're making less money, that's a slap in the face to your fan. You have
I agree, because that's basically what I've just been saying. Like, he's uploaded all this money, all these videos for years and years and years. You know, he's had his motto of keep it real, and when times have got tough and the apocalypse has struck, he's just quit. Kind of like Scarce, but Scarce hasn't come out and actually said that, because it's been updated. Like, Keemstar has said that Scarce is fine, he's just taking a break, which, you know, it makes sense. I don't blame him. He's grinded for years, he deserves it. But like, when people just like Rain just come out and just say they quit because they aren't making enough money, I think they deserve to be called out. And Keemstar, as much as people don't like Keemstar, he's good for that. Like, he doesn't hold back. If he has something to say, he'll say it, and if he's wrong, he'll admit to it. But I think he's right for calling Keemstar
with
Rain
sponsorships, people buying your G Fuel, people going in CSGO gambling.
Exactly my point. That's obviously, I watched this Keemstar video and I'm just saying the points he said, but it kind of makes sense that people are still using Rain's G Fuel code every single day, that they earn millions from every year. They are still, you know, buying apparel. Now, they have loads of FaZe apparel. Like, if I go on the FaZe clan apparel on EGL, they have so much apparel, and like, they must gain thousands of dollars every single day. Now, as soon as you click on the FaZe clan apparel, Rain is like the first one, and he has 133 items. Apex is the second one with 106. So Now if you think, as soon as you click on the FaZe Clan website to look for some apparel, the first guy you see is Rain. That is the first one you're going to click on, and if you see something you like, you're going to buy it. So essentially Rain is still making a lot of money from ad revenue. Yeah, he might not be getting in a quarter as much, but he's still gaining a lot of money. He, you know, he doesn't need to do like all this breaking stuff because he's still earning a lot of money. Why don't he could have just said, I'm taking a break, like I've worked years for this, I want a break. He'd said, yeah, fair enough. But when you just come out and basically, like Keemstar said, slap your fans in the face because you're not earning enough money from the ads, I think it's really selfish on Rain's part. And as much as I love Rain and as much as I've watched him for absolutely years, like before he even had like 200k, I've watched Rain playing like MW2, Ghost, BO1, like I've watched this man for years now. For him just to like just go from trick shotting to making IRL videos to 2 channels with a combined of like 7 million subscribers, for him to quit YouTube because he's not making enough ad revenue, I think it's crazy. Like, he doesn't need this ad revenue. He's still earning a lot of money. He's still living in a $10 million house. Like, what's the big difference? You've clearly lost your passion for YouTube. You've clearly lost your drive to make YouTube videos. You're clearly not enjoying this. Why not just say that? Like, if your motto for years has been keep it real, and you've quote unquote, well, I'm not even saying quote unquote because you actually have said it several times. You've said it at least 20 times that you'd still make YouTube videos if you didn't earn money. If your motto has been that for years, and for now, when ads are at an all-time high, they're at like an all-time low, for you just to stop YouTube, what that doesn't make sense. You're just straight up lying to your fans. Why not just say it? I don't enjoy this. That's why I applaud Keemstar for, because when Keemstar actually doesn't enjoy doing YouTube, he'll straight up make a video just saying that he's quitting for a few weeks, and once he finds his passion, and when he finds his passion for YouTube and making YouTube videos again, he comes back. And I applaud Keemstar for that. I really like Keemstar for that. He'll just straight up say, I don't enjoy making YouTube videos, it's stressful on me right now, I'm gonna take a break. And Keemstar can afford to do that, and Keemstar's got like 2 million subscribers. Rain has got 4 times the amount of subscribers and earns more video views every single month. So there's clearly something not right. There's clearly like a backstory behind this, and like Rain obviously rather doesn't enjoy doing YouTube anymore, or just he's just, I don't know. I just think, in my opinion, he's just not enjoying doing YouTube right now. He just wants a break from YouTube because, like I said, his motto for years has been keep it real. And for him just to quit YouTube all of a sudden because he's not making enough ad revenue, I feel like Rain is just not enjoying doing YouTube. I'm just going to say it right now. I just don't think he wants to wake up every morning and make a YouTube video. He's got his comfy lifestyle. He doesn't need to make another YouTube video in his life ever again. He's rich. He's a millionaire. Why does he need to do this? If he's not enjoying it, why does he need to do it? Like, that's all I'm going to say on this topic. It's been 18 minutes. It's like 2 PM right now, so I'm probably going to record another podcast later on. But yeah, I just wanted to cover this Rain topic because it's kind of huge news in the trick shot community. Like, it's crazy how Rain is coming out and just saying that he doesn't enjoy doing this, which, you know, I applaud him for saying that. He's just coming out and saying that he doesn't want to do this because of the ad revenue. Yeah, fair enough, but like, I feel like there's clearly like a backstory behind this. There's clearly something he's not telling us. There's clearly like another story to this. I just think he's not enjoying doing YouTube. Same with Scarce. Scarce is clearly taking a break from YouTube for a reason, probably the ad reason, and maybe Rain isn't enjoying doing YouTube because he's not earning enough money. Maybe it's like a domino effect. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say on this topic. Let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments below. Thank you for the amazing support on episode number 1. Like, I'm recording this 3 days after it goes up. 961 views, 171 likes. It's gonna get like 1,000 views by the time this is up, which is insane. Like, the support recently has been insane. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments below. Do you think Rain has just quit because of the adpocalypse, or do you think he's quit because he's not enjoying doing YouTube? Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, another podcast will be coming out very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, stay safe, and peace out.